First pitch straight ahead from Baltimore. It's the Red Sox and Orioles. Next. On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox, as John Farrell's guys will line up like this. They'll match up against a guy who got his career back on track, the veteran right-hander Ubaldo Jimenez. Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball. Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7-0.
And he takes a cold strike one. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So a good start to the ballgame for Jimenez, and with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Jonathan Herrera will get his first opportunity now. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there. That thing tried to come back but didn't quite get there.
Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. David Ortiz will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So a very good inning that time for Ubaldo Jimenez. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching me. And there you see how Buck Showalter's Orioles will line things up. And they'll go to work against, when healthy, one of the best around, the slender right-hander Clay Buchholz. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Jamal Weeks will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, second baseman, Jamal Weeks.
And that's taken for strike one.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the flip on by Herrera is in time for the first out. With that, we'll take a look at our scouting report. You can see a 5-pitch repertoire, so mixing those pitches effectively will be a key as we move along. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First offering on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Sox hoping to get a full season out of Buchholz this year. Last year, the right-hander was lights out when healthy to the tune of a 12-1 record and an ERA of 1.74 in his 16 starts. On a big swing there from Markakis, he didn't get it to make it strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first. And after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Chris Davis will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And the fastball from Buchholz is on the ground for the second baseman, Pedroia. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We've played an inning. No score. Mike Napoli leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Mike Napoli.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Daniel Nava.
Daniel Nava will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. Into the slide, and he makes a great basket catch for the 3rd out of the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Adam Jones will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. The 1-1 now to Jones. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
J.J. Hardy will stand in. The AL's starting shortstop on last season's All-Star team. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Nobody out, runner on first. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
The 1-2. Got him.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Nolan Reimold will get his first shot at it here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. There to take it is Middlebrooks, and that's out number 2.
Well, this is a good sequence there to start him off with the fastball and then pull off the throttle on pitch number 2. He gets him to pop this one up.
Manny Machado will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back for more at Oriole Park after this. Will Middlebrooks will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now. 3-2.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning, that's a call you'd like to get.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Hardy is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
One gone here in the Boston third. And here's the versatile outfielder, Shane Victorino. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. Hardy at short. Throw on to first takes care of Victorino for out number 2.
Center fielder,
Johnny Gomes will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Shut him down now.
At the knees, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Delman Young makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
designated hitter, Delman Young.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Young still just 28 here to start the year. Last season with the Tigers and Rays, 260, 11 home runs, 38 runs batted in. And this is on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
1 gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters. And here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is fouled away. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Jamal Weeks will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And that misses, ball one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Peanuts here.
Back with Eric Karros and the man who was 216th on the Red Sox all-time hit list. Look it up, Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started for Boston. Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
Jonathan Herrera will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Swing and a liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
David Ortiz will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Nick Markakis will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. And this is going to be a foul ball. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Chris Davis will stand in now as they'll have to deal with the reigning RBI champ in the American League. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Come on.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Adam Jones will dig in here. He had the starting assignment in center field in last season's American League All-Star team. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Up high, 2-1 now. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 2-2 coming now to Jones. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and Jones is going to have himself a base hit.
Well, another good at-bat right here. He's sacrificing those power stats for a little on-base percentage, and he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Nothing wrong with that.
J.J. Hardy will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. To second for 1, and it's right over his head. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
This one was going to be a tough play no matter what. You can see right here, he has to come charging in on this ball, and then he has to turn and try to shuffle this thing back to second base as quickly as he can. He winds up throwing it away.
Nolan Reimold will dig in. He popped out his first time. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Manny Machado will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And the flip over to Pedroia covering, and that'll end it. Orioles settle for 1. We played 4 full. It's the Orioles 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Mike Napoli will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman, Mike Napoli.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, one away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Daniel Nava will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Strike three call, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Will Middlebrooks will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Lays off 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Two out with the man at first.
Let's go.
Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Come on, Orioles.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Delman Young will lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow.
Designated hitter, Delman Young.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Matt Wieters will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a ball, 1-0.
Come on, Wieters.
Not close. It's 2-0. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
The batter, second baseman,
Jemile Weeks will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1.
Here we go.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Shane Victorino will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
right fielder, Shane Victorino.
And the 6th inning will start with a swing and a routine ground ball to short. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
And when your pitcher hasn't given up a hit, believe me, you're going to feel the pressure out there just about as much as he does. These guys know what's at stake, so that's a good job right there to look that ball in and then make a good, strong throw for the out.
Johnny Gomes will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Sliced down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And this sails right over Davis's head.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Jonathan Herrera will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Opposite field to left. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
David Ortiz will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Good fastball there from Jimenez as he gets ahead 0-1.
So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Let's go, O.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Jones is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Nick Markakis will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
That's into the gap on the first pitch, and it looks like he may wind up with extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Chris Davis will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. For Markakis, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all now for Clay Buchholz. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Edward Mujica will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Edward Mujica.
Adam Jones will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And this is blocked that time by Pierzynski. Good reactions there.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
J.J. Hardy will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Come on up.
First pitch coming. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Let's go, Orioles!
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Here's one hit towards the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder,
Nolan Reimold come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on the way. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And now they've got a man caught out there. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Manny Machado will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Here we go, Orioles.
Swing and a line drive to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guy's throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Delman Young will see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And here's a fastball to Young, but he can't come up with it. It's 0-2.
And on the mound, you can tell he's not in here to mess around. He means business.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Center field. Gomes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 6 full. The Orioles are on top, 3-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Mike Napoli will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
First baseman, Mike Napoli.
Right there for strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Daniel Nava will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Here's the 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Get to!
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Come on, Orioles! Nice work.
Napoli short lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Markakis able to get this in, though, and they'll smartly hold the runner at third.
And remember, this all started with the leadoff walk. Now, 2 batters later, he's looking at the bases loaded here with nobody out. This is real trouble now.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end of the line tonight for Ubaldo Jimenez. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Bud Norris will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Will Middlebrooks will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Nice work, buddy.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
Get ready for the game.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases loaded here, nobody out. 1-1 pitch on the way. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
So the base is loaded here for Shane Victorino, and I'd say he's got a fairly good track record in this situation.
Amazingly, one of only 2 guys in history with 2 postseason grand slams. He had some big hits in situations like this for the Red Sox in 2013.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Nice play.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow one run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And with the bases loaded, some guys aren't always in a hurry to get out of the way of those close pitches inside. That could have been a run.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, he knew he had to be careful pitching with the bases loaded, but he didn't have to be this careful as that forces home a run. He's going to have to regroup quickly out there, though, because they're only 1 extra base hit away from really blowing this inning wide open.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And here's the powerful Johnny Gomes. On the ground to short. Weeks for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
Well, in the situation they were in defensively, even though this cost them the tying run, I think they're going to take that double play and just move on from there.
Dustin Pedroia will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
You can do it.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
Bad call, up.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Matt Wieters will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Matt Wieters.
And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
You can do it, Wieters!
Ball 2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the flip on by Herrera is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman,
Jamal Weeks will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, just from a distance standpoint, you have to remember that left-handed hitters maybe get a step or two advantage over a right-handed hitter leaving that batter's box. So that's why it's much easier for lefties to bunt their way on than it is for righties to do it. And here, he needed those 2 extra steps because that was a very close play down there at first.
Nick Markakis will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he takes a called strike 2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
One, 2. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Troy Patton is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Troy Patton.
Jonathan Herrera will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Runner at first, Bradley, the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Two and 0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. There to take it is Reimold, and that's your first out. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Mike Napoli will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. The ground is short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains tied at 3-3. Xander Bogaerts is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 2, Xander.
Chris Davis will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow.
Leading off for the Orioles, first baseman, Chris Davis.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. That one's in there, 3-1. That should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Adam Jones will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Whoa, avoid the noob.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. And he's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Nolan Reimold will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. First pitch coming. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. And the flip over to Pedroia covering, and that lended. 1 left for the Orioles. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Mike Karp is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
You don't want to give the Sox a free base runner here to start the inning.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. A home run that gives them the lead here in the 9th inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Wei-Yin Chen is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. A.J. Pierzynski will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. And there's ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Wow, that's dangerously close to being back-to-back home runs. This ball just didn't have enough carry to it, so winds up being a warning track out.
Will Middlebrooks will dig in with one in and one away. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
So 1-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Look at this. From a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Well, we've seen this time and time again from this guy. He is the reigning Gold Glove Award winner at this position. And if he's not the best in the game at what he does, I don't know who else is.
Shane Victorino will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. A ball bounced toward the hole, and it'll get past Hardy into left field. It's a base hit.
And there you go. Well, maybe not the finest hit he'll ever have, but at least he's got a batting average. That's what counts in the long run.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here's the powerful Johnny Gomes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Good eye there from Gomes as the count goes to 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. 4-3 Boston. Mike Karp will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 37.
Koji Uehara is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 19, Koji Uehara.
Manny Machado will step in, an RBI single this last time around.
Third baseman.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion, and he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Delman Young will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
That's right back up the middle, and it'll skip over the bag and into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. He uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Quentin Berry will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 34, Quentin Berry.
Keep it going.
A look at Young, now the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Jamal Weeks will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Grounded foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2 now.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, it was that run in the top of the 9th that turned out to be the game winner as they hold on here and win this one on the road by the slimmest of margins.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 4-3. Good night from Baltimore.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.